These two PCs were headed for the trash, and I thought to myself, there's only one thing better than old technology, and that's free technology. So join me on this journey while we find out what we have and what we can do with it. Oh God, oh Jesus, I shouldn't be wearing this with my work clothes. Oh, you see that? Oh God, it's disgusting. Ugh. Well, let me at least get a good shot for the camera before I clean this thing. Ugh, I don't even want to touch it. You see that? Core 2 Duo. Dear God. I mean, look at this. Oh my, if this isn't disgusting, I don't know what is. Genuinely, I'm afraid to open this thing up. Ugh. I'm afraid to be this close to it. I swear to God, I guarantee it. There's something disgusting in there. Spider webs, roaches, something, ugh. Why did I sign up for this? I hope you're ready. You know? Not that bad. It's dusty. It's dusty, don't get me wrong, but that's not that bad. I'm trying to take out this hard drive, but it's covered with dust. Like I said, it's not that bad. There's no roach or anything in here, but it's still covered in dust. But you know what? 4 DIMMs for RAM, and we got 1 populated. That's worth at least $2,000 nowadays. But hey, it's DDR3, man. That's not bad. I could have swore we were gonna have DDR2. Well, all right, let me take off these literal suit pants and a collared shirt, and we'll get her cleaned up and see if we can't put together our very own trash NAS. All right, this is a little more comfortable. It's a little wrinkly, but hey, the Beach Boys. Well, I was only able to find 1 glove. I guess that means good luck, fella. From dust to dust, huh? I didn't know it was so literal. But now let's get exciting. Let's take out this heat sink and see what this thermal paste looks like probably after, I don't know, 15 years. Honest to God, this is a great screwdriver, but it would be a better screwdriver if I was paid to say that. Let's be bold and I'll give it a touch. It's pretty cakey, but not as cakey as I thought. What do we got? An Intel Core 2 Duo. Is that E7600? Never heard of that. That might make you feel old, but that's okay. All right, this hard drive is out. What size is it? 250 gigabytes, wow. So much space. All right, so let's take this motherboard out, give it a clean, get a nice clean surface to work with, put a couple of very, very inexpensive parts in here and see how cheap can we get a functioning NAS plus maybe 1 or 2 other utilities. Yeah. Kind of gross. She's out. And look, she's not that bad. Nice little brush. This will be the easiest part to clean, honestly. She cleans up all right. Look, we even cleaned up this 250 gigabyte hard drive. Probably just wipe it and recycle it though. Oh, I could be playing Baldur's Gate, but instead I'm disassembling a disgusting PC. Rear fans back in, CPU fans back in, 2 hard drives in, looking good. Here we go, little PC that could. Okay, looks like we see signs of life. What do we got? Come on. Oh, I think we're in. It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. and I finally figured everything out. And I have work tomorrow. Subscribe so I don't have work tomorrow. But it was the stupidest thing. My KVM, that switches over from the PC I'm testing to my main PC. This computer's so old, it wouldn't recognize the keyboard with the KVM. So we have a bit of a note. That Core 2 system that I was so excited to use, well, the next day after I finally got it to boot, I went to go boot it up again, and it was dead. And after a few hours of troubleshooting and tearing it down and putting it back together, I couldn't get it to boot again. So we'll never know what this Core 2 system could do in a NAS setting in 2025. And that's sad. But I've got a little secret. That wasn't the only PC they were getting rid of. Windows 11 has claimed a lot of souls, and so they threw away this other system with an i5 6500 in it, and it's a bit more modern, so it's not as interesting as what can a Core 2 Duo do. I think this still is a very interesting option that you can test out the theory of a free PC turned into a NAS. So I decided to go with Zima OS since it's easy to set up some services and get the hard drive set up in an SMB share. So let's do that first. And just like that, we've got a storage pool set up. It just literally is a few clicks, type in your name, and you're good to go. Zima OS really does make this easy. On Zima OS, setting up your services is really easy. You just go to the App Store, you type in the name of the app you're looking for, or you can scroll through. They have everything here from the R Suite to Tailscale for you to install. Alright, now let's get Jellyfin set up, and the best part about this is that they already have iGPU transcoding set up out of the box, so we don't have to fiddle with any command line settings. From here, it's just a normal Jellyfin setup. You can literally follow any guide to this. I did a couple things on the background, but I want to show you this. This video right here is transcoding, and if we look into the files, into the log files for the transcoding, we can actually see that it's using QuickSync to transcode. That easy. Another great resource that's super easy to set up is Pi-hole. Just like the other ones, click install and the setup is just about done. You put that IP address in your DNS settings, and now when you go to websites like CNN or MSN, the ads are blocked out and you have a much improved browser experience. All right, let's speed through these next apps. The first one I set up was Home Assistant. It was very easy, just like the rest of them, and instantly it picked up and recognized other devices on my home network. Then I set up Nextcloud. Very easy setup. The app can be sometimes annoying to use. That's not a Zima OS thing, that is a Nextcloud thing. But all in all, it's a pretty good Google Drive replacement that you can share and send links to files to your friends. All right, I said quickly. Let's go quickly. Geez. Image. I installed it. It works great. 10 out of 10. I use it to replace Google Photos. Next, I installed Cloudflare to connect my domain so I can access all these things externally. This isn't a tutorial on that. You can also use Tailscale. It's a bit of a workaround on Zima OS, but it works still. Lastly, I installed Crafty, which is a super simple way to set up a Minecraft server. So if you're looking to host one for your friends, this is a super easy way on the Trash NAS. So yeah, that's the build and that's the testing done. I really think this was a good little system. Even with the little RAM that it had, it was able to run a bunch of services, keep them at idle, at very reasonable CPU usage levels and RAM usage levels. You've got the integrated graphics, so if you hosted up a small media server, you can still transcode at H.264, which is not bad. It's not as efficient as H.265. I think this is a very good system to start a home lab, and if you decide that, okay, I actually have more use cases for this, you build a dedicated NAS, this is still a very capable, dedicated service machine that you can run in addition to your NAS. But anyways, I want to know your thoughts. Is this sort of a trash NAS system something that you would be interested in building? I think for the price of free, it's pretty good. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching today's video. It means the world to me. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And as always, stay lucky.